Hello Bionicle fans, Voyonicle's here, and I have my first Bionicle review. Today we will be reviewing Fero and Skirmix. So let's begin, and let's take a look at Fero first. As you see here, there's nothing really special about Fero. He has a regular Skrull helmet, a sword off of Tuma's back. Yeah, his back. He has a Thornax launcher, a Gory Matoran feet, and a Gory Matoran body and arms. He doesn't have fists, as you can see here. And where is it? Here. No fists. Then he has red eyes. And that's all that there is about him. I think he's too basic. They could have done a better job creating him. I know in the movie they don't actually use this guy. They use Atticus, which is the Agori version of Skrull. So I think it was a good idea they changed it. I don't know. I just don't think that this guy is good. Okay, now let's look at Skirmix. And here we have Skirmix, the giant dinosaur dragon thing that the bone hunters ride. He does resemble a dinosaur, a T-Rex. Let's look at some of his body features. His head does rotate back and forth. His mouth opens. He has one of the Mystica Makuta feet for his mouth. And he also has Fenrock's mask, but in red. This guy has a lot of old pieces on him, which I'll get to later. So he has Fenrock's mask, head, and we have the one number life thing. For his arms, he has Matoran limbs and a Matoran claw. That's the same for both. Underneath, he has this big foot, which was used on Maximus and Kalma for chest and feet. Here we have Toa Inaika's feet, or the Toa Metru feet. We have another big foot here on top. Down to the tail we have this little claw and just some Toa and Glatorian limbs. Here we have a little armor plate, a little leg armor plate. If you can see in here, this part here is actually a Matoran body. So that's pretty cool. Now we get to the legs. We have these big feet. The last thing I remember them being used on is Gadunka from the Toamari series. I may be wrong, but that's as far back as I can remember. Then we have this claw thing, like that's on the tail. We have this Viscerac eye. Going up, we have the piston. Have the leg. We have one of these mini saw things. And then we get to the interesting part. If you can focus, that leg piece. There's also one here. Or right there. And there's also one used on his neck. Those pieces have not been used since they made the Toa Inaika Matoran, which was years ago. Let's see, I think that was 2006? Either 2006 or 2005, somewhere around there. But it's interesting that they reused so many old pieces some that were never on any other sets, like the feet, the mask, stuff like that. Inside we have a bunch of Technic pieces. We have this claw, more limbs. Nothing really else about him. He is a very nice looking set. He makes up for Fero looking so bad and basic. This guy just fixes that entire problem. Just seeing this little dude riding on him, it's just great. Great. And he is very tall compared to a Matoran or a Gory. Especially with him riding on it, that makes it look even taller. So that's cool. So, I think that this is a pretty good set. If it didn't have Skirmix, the set would be ruined. The Matoran, it has nothing special. Doesn't even have hands. Lego, what did you do? Okay, well, at least the beast makes up for that beast. Well, that's all for now. Check back next week for another review. Thanks for watching. This is Bionicles signing off.